I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer.
And this is your Lake of the Ozarks news update, brought to you by Lake TV and LakeExpo.com and sponsored by Old KINDERHOOK Golf Resort and Yacht Club Power Sports.
And today we're going to be talking about a lucky lottery winner at the lake.
A new outdoor ice rink ready to open.
Rules for taxi cabs.
A local golf course says farewell.
And much more. Plus, we'll take a look at all events coming to the lake this weekend. All that coming up after a message from Old KINDERHOOK Golf Resort.
Have you reserved your space for your company's holiday party yet? I'm Danielle Cornelius, event coordinator at Old KINDERHOOK, inviting you to celebrate the season here with us. We offer a warm and inviting environment that can accommodate up to 150 guests. So this holiday season, make plans to celebrate with us and enjoy all Old KINDERHOOK has to offer, including our new outdoor ice skating rink. Old KINDERHOOK, the lake the way it's meant to be, for the holidays.
A Woods supermarket employee in Sunrise Beach won $1 million last week in the Missouri Lottery Monopoly Millionaires Club game. The employee purchased the lottery ticket at Woods and reportedly plans to use the money to go to college. Hopefully there will be a little bit left over afterwards. According to the Missouri Lottery website, the Monopoly Millionaires Club game is a multi-state game with more $1 million prizes than any lottery game in U.S. history.
Old KINDERHOOK has announced its new outdoor ice rink. They call it the Ice at Old KINDERHOOK. It'll open on Thursday, December 4th. The pond hockey-size rink will be the only one at the Lake of the Ozarks. It'll offer public skating from 7 days a week, with sessions starting at 4 p.m. on Monday through Friday and from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Grand opening festivities begin on Thursday, December 4th at 4 with music featuring Sean C., a holiday dance demonstration by a local dance studio, and an autograph and meet and greet session with Ken Morrow, president of KC Ice and four-time Stanley Cup champion. The Mizzou Synchronized Figure Skating Club will also perform at the ceremony, and there will be free open skating between events. And if you're wondering what will happen when the ice melts in the summertime, the ice will transform into the sand at Old KINDERHOOK, which will include 2 full-size sand volleyball courts.
After 52 years in business, Dogwood Hills Golf Resort has announced it is closing. The resort, located on Highway KK, consists of a restaurant, hotel, golf course, and driving range. Only the driving range and practice facility will remain open to the public. Gary Mitchell, a partner at Dogwood for 34 years, said in a letter to the resort posted to Facebook, "I have made many special memories and relationships during my history with Dogwood Hills. I think our future plans will continue this great tradition." No word yet on what those future plans might be.
A former secretary for Morgan County Sheriff Jim Petty has been arrested and charged with embezzlement. Tammy Davis was arrested on November 7th after several weeks of investigation into bank accounts involving cash bonds paid to the sheriff's office. Some of the bond funds were reportedly missing, along with several receipts. Davis is charged with 7 counts of stealing, a Class C felony. It could carry up to 7 years in prison.
Sunrise Beach and Lake Ozark may soon be cracking down on taxi services. The owner of a local taxi company asked the Sunrise Beach Board of Trustees last week to create stricter taxi guidelines in the village, saying some local companies were transporting people in dangerous conditions. The Lake Ozark Board of Aldermen also took up the issue at its meeting last week, where City Administrator Dave Van Dee spoke of individuals who were writing the words taxi with soap on the side of their vehicles. Both boards heard complaints of local drivers charging high prices for their services. The two cities are now considering regulations that would require, among other things, a chauffeur license and background checks.
It's a nice problem to have. Sunrise Beach is trying to decide what to do with $200,000 left over from its Phase 1 sewer project. The village is considering adding more sewer lines or connecting more customers, but no decision has yet been made. The village is currently pursuing grant funds to keep expanding its public water and sewer systems.
With the recent freezing weather, some of us might find ourselves under a blanket with a hot beverage. Those luxuries aren't available to deer. They'd rather just keep moving. So the Missouri Department of Conservation is warning folks to keep an extra sharp eye for deer on the roads, especially around dawn and dusk. It's breeding season for deer too, so there's another reason they'll be covering a lot of ground. All of that is good news, of course, if you'd rather be outside with a rifle hoping to pack the freezer. Open firearms season goes through this weekend.
And if you end up with too much venison, or maybe you just like to kind of give it away, the Conservation Department wants you to share the harvest. It's actually illegal in Missouri to leave or abandon commonly edible portions of game, and you can donate all of your deer or just part of it. Locally, hunters wanting to share the harvest can take their deer to the butcher shop in Camdenton, Tom's Slaughterhouse in Montreal, or Russellville Locker in Russellville. And last year, hunters donated more than 100 tons of venison through the Share the Harvest.
A Christmas classic is returning to the lake area on Thanksgiving weekend. For 2 days only, the NUTCRACKER will be performed at School of the Osage's Cummings Auditorium by ballet dancers of Steps Dance Studio in Osage Beach and Xanadu Dance Studio in Camdenton. The show is scheduled for Saturday, November 29th at 6 p.m. and Sunday, November 30th at 2 p.m. Tickets are available by calling 573-348-9175. Prices for reserved seating range from $12 to $15 and general seating is $10. Coming up, we'll take a look at events coming to the lake this week. That's after a message from Yacht Club Power Sports. We'll be right back.
It's time to have some fun on land with Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides available at Yacht Club Power Sports of Osage Beach. New and used models available. Come and check out the all-new models to get you ready for the fall. Yacht Club Power Sports is the only authorized Can-Am dealer at the Lake of the Ozarks. Have some serious fun with the Can-Am Maverick Max or check out the Outlander 1000 XMR. Stop by Yacht Club Power Sports, your Can-Am and Sea-Doo provider of Mid-Missouri.
It's a gala of trees this weekend at Bootlegger's Saloon on Friday and Saturday. Trees sponsored and decorated by local businesses will be auctioned off, with proceeds helping purchasing of Christmas gifts for kids in the community. Bootleggers will also host a food drive Thursday through Saturday, and if you bring in 4 non-perishable food items, you'll get half off on an appetizer of your choice.
Christmas on Main Street continues this weekend at Main Street Music Hall. Shows begin at 8 p.m. and they'll be every weekend through December 21st.
The Enchanted Village of Lights in Laurie opens this weekend from Friday, November 21st through Thursday, January 1st. The Laurie Fairgrounds will host one of the largest drive-through holiday light parks in mid-Missouri. The Enchanted Village is free, but donations are appreciated. It's open every day beginning at 5 p.m.
ELDON will host its annual Christmas parade and celebration, Home for the Holidays, this weekend. The parade begins at 10 a.m. with the theme A Day in Toyland, and the ELDON Community Center is open from 10 to 3 with kids' crafts, food, and pictures with Santa after he rides in the parade. Dancers, the high school jazz band and choir, and the Ozark Mountain Cloggers will also perform beginning at 11:30.
The Angler's Choice Lake of the Ozarks tournament kicks off at Public Beach number 2 Sunday morning. The fishing begins at 7. Final weigh-in is at 3 p.m. You can visit actournaments.com to register.
ELDON will host its annual Christmas parade and celebration, Home for the Holidays, this weekend. The parade begins at 10 a.m. with the theme A Day in Toyland, and the ELDON Community Center is open from 10 to 3 with kids' crafts, food, and pictures with Santa after he rides in the parade. Dancers, the high school jazz band and choir, and the Ozark Mountain Cloggers will also perform beginning at 11:30. That wraps up this week's Lake of the Ozarks News Update. I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer. Thanks for watching us on Charter Cable Channel 197.
Como Connect Channel 90.
And of course, anytime, anywhere, 24/7 on mylaketv.com. And we'll see you next week.
Welcome to Lake of the Ozarks. You're watching Lake TV, your visitor information station, on Charter Cable Channel 197 and Como Connect Channel 90, or from anywhere at mylaketv.com. Stay tuned to Lake TV to get all the latest on activities and attractions, events, entertainment, boating, outdoors, shopping, lake history, and dining at Lake of the Ozarks.